We're trying to win a game in Disney World.
But we're not in charge of the game.
Hey there, Man Fam. We are here at EPCOT to play our Randomizer Challenge.
This is the game where we try to collect points all over the park based on whatever words our randomizer wheel gives us.
I won last time at Universal Studios.
I remember. But I feel as though today could be my day. We're gonna have some fun at the park. Let's go. Here's how the game works. We will be playing 3 rounds each. Food and beverage, ride or attraction, and shopping. Before each round, we will spin our randomizer, which will give us 3 descriptors of something we have to find in that category. Each word is worth a point, which means you can get a max of 3 points per round.
And just like previous challenges, we have a 10-minute time limit per round, which means you have to make your decision and get there quickly. And there's no backtracking.
At the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins, but in the case of a tie, we're gonna use those time limits. Whoever did their challenges in the least amount of time is the winner with a tiebreaker. All right, I am up first in the ride attraction category. Now, EPCOT doesn't have a ton of actual rides, so we are also considering non-live shows such as Awesome Planet or Canada Far and Wide, as well as the exhibits in the country such as the Stave Church in Norway, because EPCOT defines those all as attractions. So here we go.
Here we are.
Spin the wheel. Big butt, no whammies, no whammies.
First is slow.
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 All right, there's lots of slow here.
Next. Interactive.
Okay.
And lastly, tall. Tall, slow, and interactive.
Tall, slow, and interactive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the timer starts now.
Okay. We're going to Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is tall. Look at that. Look how tall it is. It's real tall. 180 feet tall to be exact. It is very slow. It's a slow Omnimover style attraction, and it's interactive because you get to click and pick your future. So let's go. And like in previous randomizer games, the clock stops once we get into the queue, which I am almost in. I do not have to count the 10-minute queue as part of my time.
1 minute and 1 second. So, it's pretty tough to beat.
Mulling it over, I think Spaceship Earth is the only ride that would give me 3 points. Mission Space is interactive, and I guess the Mars outside of it is tall, but it's definitely not slow, spinning you quite quickly. Soarin' lifts you up in the air, so that's pretty tall.
It's slow.
It's slow, but it's not
really
interactive. I guess the queue kind of is if you play the game, but that feels like a stretch. Spaceship Earth, a fan favorite attraction. I always say it's kind of the last vestige of old 80s classic EPCOT where you've got the edutainment. You're going to be joining Dame Judi Dench as she takes you on a slow ride through the story of communication over time. And it features such hit characters such as impeccably well-dressed scientist lady, newspaper boy screaming at the wall, sleeping monk, guy almost pounding papyrus, and of course, the Phoenicians. We may never get to Scientist Lady. Well, we got a little stuck on Spaceship Earth, so it was exceptionally slow today, but I believe that is 3 points for me.
It is.
And a heck of a time.
Yeah, 1 minute and 1 second.
I got very lucky with where we started. That is one of the things of this game. It just kind of is, it all evens out.
It does.
With where you are in the park and where you need to go, but I got lucky that we were very close to Spaceship Earth. And now it is your turn for a ride/attraction.
Yes.
Are you ready? Let me get the randomizer up. Loud.
Loud. Okay.
Funny.
Loud and funny.
Yep. Living.
Loud, funny, and living. Okay, that is a interesting combo. There are a number of places that we could go for this, for loud, living, and funny. Okay,
Are you ready?
I think so.
The timer starts now.
Great. Okay, so living, there's a lot of living things around here. Living with the land, not necessarily loud, also not necessarily funny. It's just living. It's kind of a bummer. We also have Moana's Journey with Water, which is living, is loud and sometimes because of the way the waves crash, but not funny. But as I walk by Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, I also see the seas with Nemo and friends. Not as loud. There are living fish in that, and it's funny because Crush is there, and I find Crush to be a fairly humorous individual. Also, Marlin being quite panic-stricken at times is quite funny. So I'm gonna go with the seas with Nemo and friends.
You know, those seagulls are pretty funny.
They are. We've made it into the queue. What is the time?
2 minutes and 18 seconds.
A lot of time deliberating on my part.
Yeah, but good answer. I think it gets all three. I would count it as all three.
The Seas with Nemo and Friends is a dark ride omnimover attraction that follows the journey of Marlin and Dory as he attempts to locate Nemo. Again, because that little clownfish is always getting away. Pretty squirrely, that guy. Pretty sneaky. And we follow their journey as it goes through actual live aquariums here at the Seas, where you get to see some projected fish next to real-life living fish.
That's jellyfish!
You're good. And I'll take you.
Jellyfish! Dory, do something!
Hey, step it off.
I wonder if clownfish taste funny. Find a happy place, find a happy place.
Okay, we just heard the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and I have some great news, unrelated to that, but related here to the sea base. The last time I came here, I showed you that the ocean life exhibit is under refurbishment, and therefore I could not say hello to my friend Mr. Eel. And as you can see, it is still under refurbishment, but... Hey, Mr. Eel, how are you? I'm so glad you're back out on display for everyone. Well, hey there, Molly. Hey, ma'am, Sam. Yeah, we were back in the back for a little bit, but we are back out ready to say hi to all our friends. So, hey, ma'am, Sam, y'all come say hi. Well, Mr. Eel, it's so good to see you again. You're looking great. I hope that your new exhibit is even better than the one you had. You deserve nothing but the best, my friend. Tell the missus hello. Thanks, Molly. Love you, ma'am, Sam. Don't forget to wash those hands. And vote. Bye. Bye, Mr. Eel. All right, that is a tie.
3 points. 3 points for me, but the time is still your advantage right now.
If that comes into play, yes.
But we move on to food/beverage, which at EPCOT, this is this park's strong suit.
Yeah. All right, I'm
So,
ready.
You're ready.
Yes.
Here we go. Huh. Something you've never had.
Well, it's a festival happening right now, so that's easier than normal.
Yep. Festival exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard, never had festival exclusive.
Is ice hard?
Is ice hard? Is ice the main component of the dish?
I guess ice I've had, so the ice wouldn't count, even
That's
if
true.
there's ice in something I've never had.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't really know off the top of my head, so I just got to start walking whenever you tell me to.
All right.
Hope along the way.
Okay. The timer starts now.
Okay. Well, there's a few festival booths kind of close to me right here. There's Earth Eats right outside the land, so I'm going to start there. They had that very good short rib, as well as that lemon cake that both made my best of the fest this year, but neither of those are hard, and obviously I've had them. But I'm going to see what their other dishes are.
I wonder if Molly knows
But they have
that we should consider a seltzer hard, because it's a hard seltzer. Technically, it says hard on it.
The other closest booths are the ones over at Communicore, Festival Faves, but they have pork rinds, and pork rinds I've had the pork rinds. And mac and cheese isn't hard. Those are the two booths over there. Oh, look, ducks. Now's not the time. Okay, Earth eats. Earth eats. Okay, none of that is hard. And I've eaten it. All right, I have now pulled up the My Disney Experience app and I'm looking at the menus because I don't want to be running all over the place. If possible, appetizers, view menu. I'm looking at drinks at this point. I have about faced. I was headed towards Festival Faves and Macatizers, but I was able to pull the app up and the menus, and they don't have any hard seltzers on their drink menu like I thought they might. And none of the food is hard, as I said. So I'm definitely burning down the clock. I'm gonna check at these couple booths, and then I might just make a decision to pick something that only gives me 2 points because I don't want to run out of time. All right, let's see what milled and mold. I feel like I remember reading that one of these has like a hard apple cider, and I have not had that. Bramblewood Bites has a Pinot Noir and the old-fashioned, quote, inspired cocktail that we had last time. So maybe it's at milled and mold. Milled and mold does feel like apples, like cider.
Yes.
And if we have a hard cider, that's hard.
They do.
Yes, donut hard cider. What kind of weird, cruel punishment is this? Donut hard cider. Well, I got 3 points, but what was my time?
Your time was 4 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay, so that could be bad in the long run. Not great, but still under half. Okay, I was supposed to get something new to me. Both of these are festival exclusive. These both came from the Milled and Mold Festival booth here at Food and Wine, and hard. And these are both hard ciders. So I think by definition, they're hard. Now, this one,
I think blueberry, I think apple donut.
I've confused them, but we're gonna taste them and find out. One of them is blueberry pie hard cider. The other is cider mill donut hard cider. And I know you're shocked that I decided to even try the donut one, but one of the only donuts in my life that I've ever enjoyed was when I went to Vermont in the fall on a girls trip, and we went to an apple cider mill and they made donuts, and they were delicious because they were more like apple bread, not a donut. So I'm hoping to taste like that. Oh yeah, that's like fall in a cup. That is lovely. That's the apple one for sure. Oh, okay, and the blueberry's tart. They're both very good. I actually like the apple one more. It tastes like spiked apple juice, but it's not super sweet. It's just got a light apple flavor in there. This one, however, has a little more tart, a little more crisp. Both are good though. I would drink both again, especially as it gets cooler. So cheers.
Okay, so you got all those 3 points.
Yeah.
Well done. A little bit longer on the time. That's
Yep.
fine.
Are you ready for your food/beverage words?
I think so.
Okay. Moist. Why'd you put that on the list?
Because it's so descriptive.
Moist,
Yeah.
red,
Oh, good.
color words.
Yeah, I
told
love
you
that.
last time I wasn't helping you with colors.
Great. Moist and red.
Country specific.
Huh. Okay.
Moist, red, and country specific. All right, Mark, get set, go.
Okay. Now, when I hear moist, red, and country specific, my brain immediately goes to a beverage, immediately goes to red wine. The best spots for that are France or Italy, some would argue, here inside of the World Showcase. But we also have other country booths open for the Food and Wine Festival. Wine's part of a festival name, so it would be abhorrent if I didn't pick up some wine this time around. Now, I don't know if Canada actually has red wine on its festival menu, so I don't really want to risk it. I'm headed to Australia because I remember seeing on the menu that they have an Australian Syrah. So I'm going to be picking that up rather quickly. And you know, if they have a flight, maybe we go ahead and take another flight too while we're here.
And here we have the influencer, expertly swimming upstream as he carries his prize for the day. 3 glasses, very tiny glasses of wine. Now, it is possible they just look tiny because this is quite a large specimen. But no, in reality, they are quite tiny prey, which is why he has so many.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your tray tables in the full upright and locked position because it is time for us to take flight. We have gone from the Australia booth. I picked up their wine flight. This is the Yalumba, the Y Series Viognier, Bolton Place Sauvignon Blanc, and the Fowles Wine Farm to Table Syrah. I'm excited. Now you might be thinking, there's only one out of these 3 items that are red. That's fine. That's fine. This gets all the points. Moist, red, country specific. These are just bonuses. A little treat yourself moment. All right, cheers. Ooh, nearly spilled the wine.
Clink.
Oh,
This is the Viognier.
wow.
I always
And
feel
this is
so
a Shiraz.
pretentious doing wine tastings.
I do too, because you know what?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Activist McGuire.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, look, it's the Monopoly guy.
Thanks for the free parking.
Right. From the little I know about wine, I'm going to tell you that this is quite dry and very I mean, the best way I can describe this is woodsy. Taste that. It tastes to me kind of like in certain areas. It's almost like
Ooh, I love that.
it's. I guess people would call that like tobacco. It's really
That's
tasty.
delightful. I'm a red wine drinker, so that one's definitely my number one. As far as the whites go, this is the Pinot.
And that is certainly a Viognier. Wow.
That is very crisp, and you can taste the pear, the kind of citrus notes on that.
You know what? I'm not normally a white wine drinker, but I'm enjoying those.
Yeah, the Viognier is pretty good too. It's a little bit lighter than the Pinot. Very crisp, nice on this hot day.
I dig it.
I will tell you, Alan, you did that in 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Oh.
So I think cumulatively you're up a little bit on time.
Okay.
But so far we both have 6,
Still anybody's game.
and it's time to move to the merchandise round.
Are you ready for your final words?
I am.
Here we go.
Ready.
Collectible.
Okay.
Green.
Okay. Green has gotten me before.
Last
at
word.
Disney Springs.
Yeah, that is. Oh wow, deep cut throwback. Last word. For the home.
Collectible green for the home.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now.
Okay. I'm gonna go. There are these 2 stores right here in the middle of World Gateway. As you're coming into World Showcase, this one, we were just in there to get some air conditioning. This one mostly has like kid toy stuff, a lot of princess apparel. But I believe this one, called Port of Entry, often has home stuff and a little bit fancier things. So I'm gonna see what I can find in there, as opposed to, I'm sure I could find something in World Showcase, but it is big and far, and that's a time eater. I guess the real question is, what's a collectible for the home? Like, is a pillow? A magnet? Probably. People collect magnets, people collect pillows. I have a collection of pillows. Oh no, it looks like it's apparel now. Oh no, they've changed the store. Oh no, oh no. It's Pandora. Pandora's not for the home. Wait, now I think I would consider a Halloween decoration or a little like Disney themed knickknack, probably for a collectible shelf. I know a lot of people, myself included, collect Disney items, and it's a light, so it's definitely for the home. So I'm considering that, or ears, definitely collectible, but not for the home. Stitch stuff. Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't even know this existed. And it's a good thing, because I would have bought it before now, and then I'd be buying 2. That is incredible. I'm very excited about this purchase, not only because it got 3 points, but because we actually have a safari-themed bathroom in our house that's gold and green that has pictures from when we went to the real Africa. And if I had seen this prior to this game, I would have immediately bought it to put it in that bathroom anyway. But now it's also 3 points. How long did that take?
That took you 1 minute and 52 seconds.
Okay, so pretty good, but
Pretty good.
I could have been a little faster, but I'm glad I picked this and not the apple, because this is a year-round, whereas the apple I feel as though it would have been a Halloween-specific decoration. All right, are you ready? Final round.
Final round.
If you get 3 points, it all comes down to time.
It does.
Okay, spin that wheel. Soft. I think you had soft last time.
I think I did too.
Colorful,
Soft and colorful.
which by our definition means 3 colors at least.
Yep, I know that.
Black and white count as colors?
Yes. I guess technically the black is the absence of light and white is the presence of it, but that's fine.
I think 3 colors. I don't
Okay.
think black and white count as colors.
Neat.
Soft, colorful, character inspired.
Soft, colorful, and character inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I guess I'm ready as I'll ever be.
And go.
All right. So, a little behind the scenes for you. When I first started on my college program, I worked in merchandise and I worked in EPCOT for a store that no longer exists. It's called Mouse Gear. It has since been replaced And remember, as a rule of this game, is we can't repeat locations, so not going back to the towers for that. I am, however, going to risk going on a little bit of a longer distance for a bigger store. And the store I'm going to choose is Creations, which is the shop that replaced Mouse Gear. It's like a pseudo homecoming, I suppose. But let's go see what they have to offer. I have an idea in mind that should check all the boxes, so it might just come down to time. Oh, you know what? Before I make it to Creations, I see that we have the Muppets Lab t-shirt, which is undoubtedly colorful. They also have the Remy t-shirt here as well. Ooh, I've been eyeing this. Do they have it in my size? They do. Okay, we would say this is colorful.
Yes, there's
And
some
I've
colors.
decided Muppet Lab shirt is a soft t-shirt. It is character inspired with the Muppets on it.
Yeah, that's,
Time.
that's a good choice.
Nailed it. Okay, so I picked up my shirt. Now, I didn't get to say this before, but I was considering going to Mexico for this, but I wanted to guarantee that I was going to get all 3 points, and I wasn't sure that Mexico would have something that is colorful, soft, and character inspired. I'm sure that they would have 2 out of the 3 there, so I wanted to guarantee getting the points, and by lucky happenstance, I was able to find one of these merch stands that got me the Muppet Lab shirt that I really have been eyeing since we've come to the Food and Wine Festival. How long did it take me?
2 minutes and 9 seconds. It's going to be very close.
Very close. All right, I'm going to have to do some math.
All right, well, if we both got a perfect score, it all comes down to the time.
It does.
Alan, you did the math.
I did.
I trust you to do the math.
Thank you.
What was my time?
Your time in total was 7 minutes and 37 seconds. And for me, it was 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
I'm blaming donuts.
That seems like a fair blame.
I don't know why. I should blame myself for not knowing every single item on Food and Wine off the top of my head.
That feels like a really unrealistic thing to expect.
And simply, I guess, distance. Distance. But that's the name of the game.
Sometimes it just shakes out that way.
And again, I'm going to blame donuts.
Seems fair.
Well, congrats on your victory.
Oh, thank you.
I'm very proud of you for winning. And I'm definitely
you?
great with losing.
You know what? You won because you got a really cool Scar planter.
While The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie, I did not win. That's just something losers say.
Huh. Well, let us know where you'd like us to play this game next time.
Let us know where I should seek revenge and reclaim my victory in the comments.
Yeah, sure. Until next time, friends, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, follow us on all of our socials, and please come join with the Man Fam in the conversation on Discord. We'd love to have you. Links for all that are down below.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it has been so magical.
It has been. This is 2 in a row.